segment. So let's save that. But Phil, that's a good. I think it's a good song. I don't know.
Absolutely.
It's not great, but it's good.
It's a great song. It was certainly a chart top. I don't know if it was a chart topper for him. I mean, Adara
was
can
up there.
check me on that, but it was definitely a highly rotated and played song on like adult contemporary radio in the early 90s.
Yeah.
But it was
89, 90, somewhere right in there.
But you know that Michael has these playlists, all these different playlists, and one of them is protest songs. You can see them at Smerconish.com, and this is on that playlist. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think it qualifies as protest because it's kind of like be aware of poor people on the streets.
Right.
What you think is your normal day is paradise for them. So,
right.
Okay. Deep dive into Phil Collins classic. All right, folks. I want to take a couple of your calls. We're with Adam Mockler, what do I call you, Adam? What are you? You are a
political commentator.
Political commentator, but you're with where do people find you offline? With Midas Touch and
Midas Touch, Gen Z political commentator. I run my own YouTube channel and my own Instagram and Facebook feed where you can just look up Adam Mockler and you can see my debates, my daily content. Yeah, there's a lot there.
He's everywhere. I've dubbed your followers Mockler Nation. These people love you, man. I hear from Mockler Nation whenever I have you on. All right, let's go out to Florida. We have Edward in Florida has a couple comments about the Texas race. Hey, Edward, what do you got?
Yeah, hey, Adam. I've followed you on YouTube a little bit. Congratulations. You've really come into your own. This guy, Talarico, I've seen some videos circulating about him commenting about God being non-binary and stuff like that. When we talk about expanding the tent for Democrats and bringing in more votes, whenever someone says something like this, it just pisses people off, especially conservatives. If you're running in a state like Texas, why would you ever let something like that come out of your mouth? I mean, I consider myself a moderate Democrat, and you always want to treat everyone with respect, okay? But I don't need this stuff shoved down my throat. Did he really? I mean, what are his true views on that kind of stuff? Because I saw the stuff on the internet. I don't know if it was from a Republican-leaning website, but what's the story on this guy?
No, I mean, you're right. He did say that. And first of all, thank you for the kind words. I genuinely do appreciate that. And what you're saying is how a lot of people feel, that Democrats can be unnecessarily, let's say, woke or lean into that too much when they don't need to. I believe Talarico was trying to quote part of Genesis. It says, God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. So Talarico was trying to make the point that if male and female were created in the image of God, then God must be non-binary. But I take your point. It comes off as a little bit unnecessarily pandering to a certain group that is like a very small portion of the population or the voting population. So I think two things can be true. Democrats need to chill out with the type of rhetoric that alienates people like this. Like, most people don't know what non-binary means. Most Americans won't be able to draw that connection. And if you're explaining in politics, you're losing. So the fact that I had to explain, like, what that even means it's not a good talking point. But, yeah, I mean, point taken. Democrats shouldn't say unnecessarily pandery things.
Edward, thank you for the call, and thank you for your kind words for Adam. You know, Adam, I do think Democrats are going to get stuck with a little bit of sort of delayed impact negative